Welcome to Weather 101. I'm Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams, and today we want to talk about the difference between weather and climate. Well, what you're looking at right now is the current view of what's happening with our wind gusts at this present time. And to really get a feel as to what the difference is simply this. What you're looking at right now, weather that is basically described as short-term atmospheric conditions at a specific place and a specific time. Changes from hour to hour, day to day. This is an example of it with the winds. For example, today's temperature is this or that, or it's snowing this weekend, or heat wave. Elements used are temperature, humidity, precipitation, wind, visibility, atmospheric pressure, and all of that. Climate's a little bit different. Climate deals with averages, actually. When we're dealing with climate, we're dealing with observed weather and what it has done, or basically the trending in the weather. For example, we have highs for today, all right? For example, we're looking at a high of 77 in Georgetown, 65 in Ocean City, Salisbury, 80 degrees. Those are observations from one particular day. But then when we go into something like our daily almanac, well, this gives us an average. So you see, the average is 71, but the high was 77. So on average, that's dealing with the climate there. Now, also, it has an average low of 50 degrees. We had an observation for weather of 56, but the average is actually 50 degrees. Now, daily almanacs go into a bigger pot of stats that we could accumulate that deals with more of a climatological study of a particular area. So for the month of April, for example, we take a look at some of these temperatures. We had 12 temperatures above the norm. We had 17 temperatures below the norm. They're highlighted in blue. Above the norm, 12. And those that were normal, 68. That was only one time as far as the temperatures are concerned. So we had the warmest temp of 84, coolest temp of 28. And so we have the averages there. But also, we can do the same thing with the precipitation. So we had precipitation 3 Tuesdays in a row, and for the month between the 7th and the 12th, where we had the most precipitation for the entire month. But it gives you the April summary of what the climate indeed was. And so that's the difference between weather observations and climate. I'm Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams, and that's our Weather 101.